Hey everybody, sorry for the delay. Not been a great day, but we're gonna try and get the stream done and the game done. We move on to Magic later. So I say the show must go on, and rather than sit around catatonically, let's just get some stuff done, right? Now the game's gonna continue right from where I left off the moment I boot it up. So screen's gonna be a bit blank for a moment. Finish my setup here and put the chat where I want it to be. Congrats, Dr. Red, for being first. Easy to be first around here, however. Good on that, on the commitment. Good stuff. And right now, the sitting position and like exactly where I'm at in this microphone is really bugging me. I'm gonna need to like refigure this out again at some point. Otherwise, I would spend all day messing with it on stream. So, all right. I think I'm all good here though. All right. We'll go ahead and continue one shot. Let's see what happens in the dream this time. Oh yeah, guess team wasn't on, so that'll be a mild wait. Now it steams up. There's the thing starting game. All right, cool. Oh, that's gonna be Nico's mom, huh? That's a stack of pancakes. Imagine the time I got some pancakes down at Steak and Shake and we went down there for the all-you-can-eat pancakes and we ate like 20 of them. that was a good dinner. Nice on that. No. Double? I had another dream. Mama was there. I've been debating whether I was actually gonna still put voice to the words or not. Just a little scroll up, but I guess the pancakes really did the trick there. So Mama was there. Did you see her? Oh, yes. Yes. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. People always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's the same around here. Do you have a birthday too? Yes. No. Then, what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Well-made pancakes are really, really scrumptious. There's a place I've been to. It's a breakfast diner. So they're only open from like 6 a.m. to like maybe 1, 2 p.m. at that latest somehow. Alright, so it's just 6 p.m., 6 a.m. or something. But they're only open from like 6 a.m. to like a little bit past noon and all that. And they have some great pancakes, but they're thin. They're made from scratch and they're thin. Really thin pancakes. They're more like, you could roll them up and make like crepes out of them or something. But they're really good. But yeah, pancakes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't have to be thick, they can be flat too and be delicious. So yeah, I'd say pancakes are my favorite. They're high up there, they're high tier. Also really good if you're going to be having a very active day. Do eat some pancakes with maple syrup. Wait, do you like pancakes? Oh, of course. Me too. On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. Can't blame you. My mama makes the best pancakes. And some of the neighbors make really good noodles. I'll go for some noodles. And oh, one of our neighbors makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Yeah. Oh, do they share their food with you? No. That's not their fault. I don't get to share food with them either. Maybe if there was a built into the culture, we probably would. I don't doubt that people wouldn't share food. People probably share food? Yeah, probably would. But that's more out of like, it's not have to do with niceness, it just has to do with habit. Habit there, Nico. Like yeah. It's not very nice of them. Our neighbors and my mama make take turns making food for the whole village each day. See, that's what I was saying. It's a whole different culture thing. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. It's like takes a village to raise a child was the phrase, I think. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Or maybe like no time has passed at all. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Yeah, let's head over. Is this button for inventory? We did refill the water. Still the amber of the sun. It's feather though. Well, the weird film's gonna go away when we go in the elevator, but where's that door that had a tablet-sized thing that I didn't really interact with? Let me revisit it one more time, just before continuing onwards. Because I'm at the point in this game where I'm starting to wonder if it's gonna, what's the word? I'm not certain if I left anything behind, and I'm not certain if the game's gonna make me leave anything, or like has actually set up anything that I can't leave it behind and that affects endings or something. Yeah, piece metal set to the wall. And it's really just kind of like a lock. Yeah, but the more I look at it, the more I'm certain I haven't bumped into anything that would even clue me into interacting with that door. I don't even know if there's going to be revisitations. Probably won't be with it, with a name like One Shot. Just take the elevator and play it through. See what happens. Oh hey, welcome back. That, sure took you a while, huh? Oh shoot, you've been waiting this whole time? And holding the door open? Well, I, didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. Don't worry about it. Now time for room soda of Dangerous. Sure is taking a while. Goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah and also literally caught himself. This is awkward. Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time then? You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, Double, should I? Resume awkward silence. So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly. But I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them. High energy? You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. It's what powers most of the city stuff. Oh. We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that, but lately a bunch of them have been breaking down, so until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. But they seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh? Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. The city is very big. Smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folks are moving in too. Oh? It's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw? We get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up. Which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place. Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance. But I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Double. Oh, to pass the time, what do you know? Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Nico! Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now. Seems in a hurry. Guess we should hurry too, Double. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Okay. Walk around a bit, though. Hey, robot. Beep boop. Beep boop. Recurring gag. I like it. You alright? No. Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know. What do you think? I think I should listen to Double. After all, Double helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer, then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. Stop being cryptic. Oh yeah, hi Kyle, how's it going? So, what gameplay footage are you recording? What are you up to? Persona related? Look at the lantern. A street lamp. More of a street lamp. Persona 5 Royale. Royale with cheese? Looks like it could be a door, but it's not. Sure, arrows, sure. A lot of walkables around here. I know there's a run button, but... It's a big fish tank! Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish. Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh? I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. But we've already filled up the thing, so... An interesting morning? Evening news, evening news! Oh, okay, I see. It's like a robot. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I am a robot. Right. Lots of walkableness in this area. I think how this song's a little bit different than the previous area. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. On the royal hands, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Library music. Because we're in the library, and it's music while it's playing in the library. That reminds me. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. What? What? I didn't say anything. That's more like, what? Stop staring at me then. Just looking at your book. Yes, you're in a library. There's books in the library. Go buck the chatty one upstairs. Okay. A computer. A computer, it's currently off. Okay, I'm glad it's currently off, because, every time I see a computer, I'm just like, oh boy, that character's gonna show up. Oh, hello, do you need directions? Let's see, this area here is mostly historical accounts, the reference section is downstairs, and I'm not certain where the children's section is, sorry. That's okay, I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No. Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months, and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he'd at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kind of reclusive, which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. The books are neatly placed on the shelf. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say this city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. Oh, now I can see that. So it's like... lady over there. So, wrong voice, but I don't think I can do a certain gender's voices, you know? Just a pile of books on the ground. The sign says. Some sort of plaque. Robots. Yep. Still scared of ladders. Don't blame you. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he got his material for his books. Wow. A foot of some plants. Some other sort of plaque. Someone else reading books on the floor. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. A book club. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written, but not yet published. One cannot help to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. 2 books. He grabbed. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels mostly. Big book with black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphorus. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. Well, we're carrying that around. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Blue phosphor in the Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties, and that is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. Using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Kind of been consistent with everything we've seen so far. Good world maintenance? World maintaining? Or world permanence? I don't know. Green phosphor. And location? The Glen. That's why the area is mostly blue, the area is mostly green, so why is this area mostly red? Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the Glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. And the red phosphor. Okay, kind of as expected. Here in the refuge, out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. And that makes sense. I mean, red on the light scale is the lowest frequency. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels. Let's see. I don't think you're. I don't know if I skipped that paragraph or not. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. So now there's like red phosphor in the water tube that I have. This can create an artificial high energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Okay, I can walk into it like that. Is that a computer-headed kid over there at the corner? A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat, these aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the ocean surrounding the Barrens. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. Like a comic. My favorite. I'm gonna check this corner. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author! I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. And nobody's going to remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. The guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. Yeah, I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person, cats are pets. And Mausers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. And I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Excuse me. Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we the big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Please leave a message after the beep. She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then, can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha, thanks. Coffee machine. It's almost empty. Probably George had it all. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Oh no. She is not picking up. Delicious breakfast. I'm going to finish eating that and over the course of several hours. Nico's face though. I agree. You know, part of me wonders what's going to happen to this game if I just X out of it right now. Not gonna bother with that though. But it did make me think, so far I've only operated the game within its normal parameters of while it's running, kind of like save at the bed. I wonder what's in the programming if I just turn the game off mid-gameplay. She is not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. What? Even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. And that's why you don't drink too much caffeine within an amount of time. I want to say it's like what? Body's only really good for like 400 milligrams of caffeine, which is still an extreme, within like a 6-hour time frame. So you don't want to have, whether you're having some, spending some time, and having some more, you don't want to exceed 400 milligrams within a 6-hour, like I said, moving time frame. So you shouldn't go near 400 to begin with, but like that is a bodily limit, and that will of course change whether you're younger and or older as well. The older are more risk. So the average person should only stick to around, how much is a cup of coffee? Usually it's like close to 100 or something. Is it like 80? I have to double check these facts because I want to say like 180 is maybe almost like double the amount of 2 cups of coffee that would make coffee regularly around 90. But yeah, be careful with caffeine and coffee. It may taste great, but if you need to watch your caffeine, do a decaf, and then stir some good flavors into it. And then SIBO should be enough to get you by. Why does all the good tasting stuff have excessive amounts of caffeine? That's my problem with energy drinks. I love the flavors on a lot of energy drinks. They're energy drinks. You can't just keep consuming them. Same with this stuff here, man. Highly sugary, highly acidic, caffeine, just. Alright, so, but I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. Man, I know the feeling. I've done that for games again. It's like stayed up all night. It's like I want to keep playing, but I'm too exhausted. Place books are neatly on the shelf. And there's a computer. Alright, I guess we'll have to go around, explore, talk to somebody who'll give us a library card. That's right, these edges don't have anything to them. Red phosphor in this tube of water. I wonder if I might have to, like, do some sort of something or other. Eventually. Well, most of this game, you'll do something in some way, somehow, some way or another at some point in time. It's locked from the inside. Okay. Newspaper robot. There was fish tank store. Got me thinking, but I think there was one more set of stairs? No. Okay, there wasn't a set of stairs by the elevator. Before the elevator. Arrows. So arrows time it is. Oh no. An alleyway. You know, nothing but good things happen in an alleyway. It's a trash bin. More trash. Double, did you see what happened? Yeah? My vision went blank for a second. Then I saw something? Like a really short dream. I wonder what that was about. Yep. Same here. Bag full of trash. Gross. I agree. It's a faded flyer. More faded flyers. A drawing? A curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram? Yeah, it kinda does. Ah, hey Red. Dr. Red, how you doing? Have a good lurk? This way first. It's strangely warm in this room. All the cats are here. Go figure. Oh, it's an actual dude guy, huh? I see. Oh, a cat. Are you lost? Me? Do you wish to join us? Join your cat? Yes. But I'm not a cat. Don't walk on four legs like they do. You have cat eyes. My eyes are normal people eyes. Well, normal back home. Your hat is shaped like a cat. But I'm just a person. You are still welcome here. I protect lost people as well. Thanks, but I'm not lost though. Got Double to guide me. I see. There's a door, more alleyway. More alley, more stairs up. Oh geez, and squares. And a robot in the squares. So please do not approach. Ouch. Alright, I'll check the door. Lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." There's big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something? Wait, Double, are we really gonna take these with us? They look so heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light. Big book. Title says Understanding Robots. Beep boop. We do not eat batteries. We don't even have mouths. Some empty glass jars. And a bed. Blanket has quite a few patches. Empty coffee cups. A jar full of red glowing fluid. An empty glass jar with wire handle. I guess that's just a wall back there. A lamp lighter lives back here, huh? Broken glass in there. Oh. I'll check the stairs. Or I should say, we'll check the stairs. Another door. Oh boy, no music. Is it computer time? Oh. A red fox hiding behind a tree. What's going on here? Double? Like, whoa, Double. Did you see that fox just now? It just ran behind the tree. I'm sorry if you're looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh. If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. And I guess that's why they want you to start the Clover program. That's what those messages I found over in the one folder probably mean. And he's related to that. Okay. Interesting. Take a moment here in this showroom to launch my late breakfast. Good show music though. There's no one here. When we return, please do. Alright, well, I guess activating the Clover symbol program.exe is going to be part of the game. Alrighty. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. I'll pass. Lamp dude. Hey, you looking for something? Yeah, I need to go find a library card now. Any idea where I can get one? from the library? Tried that already. The person in charge wasn't here. Oh, let me check out the factory? You just take the stairs at the end of the street and make a turn. There's a lot of scientists there. Scientists read books, right? They might help you. This smells kind of nice. What is it? Bread and fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. Toaster head. Are you here for your photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here. Like a tongue-in-cheek, like, NPC moment. There's a slot here. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. Literally for the photo, huh? It didn't do anything. I'll have to charge up this giant camera, take a photo for a library card. More street vendor. This stand smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though. Do you want one? It's okay, thank you. Hey. Ready for me to blow your mind? No. Aw, but... Not sure what was it? Stairs. Yeah, it's locked from the inside? No. Go behind. That's interesting. It looks like I can unlock this door. All the way over here. Cool. Not gonna go in there. It looks like it could just be related to like the tower or something, so I'm gonna hold off. I like how there's different sounds for like if you're stepping on grate. There's some sparkles in the water, huh? I wonder if we'll have to interact with that in a bit. Building upon building. There's the doors over here. check the side doors in a bit. Oh, factories. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also, robots. It can also help to write down previous attempts. Management. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Picking out a box with complicated machinery inside. Giant 3D printers. More of those. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Okay, Nico. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. Huh? You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. One light's correct. Oh. Two lights correct. I'm gonna leave that one back to yellow. The green orange, right? Light's correct. Oh. I don't know how to go about this, but that's kind of fun that those two are the correct ones. Okay. Got it done. Sure. Funny, once that one light changed, it's like, oh, my initial one was incorrect. It was that middle one that was correct. That's funny. Alright, cool. Got it in one go. No blue on this one. From the letters, I think about blue. This one was green, red, yellow, red. Nifty. I'm shocked. I'm like, alright. I wonder how many tries this is gonna take. No resets on that one. Oh no. The robot got squared. My robot! What happened? I don't know. I left it for a minute and... What am I gonna do? Gonna leave a little note that says rest in peace. Oh. And the eyes too. Oh. Whatever, man. Barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? I mean, Silver's a robot, so... None of us have been sleeping very well in the light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week and... She fell asleep. Oh. Coffee machine. It's almost empty. I don't know what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works. Aaron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Hey, that was that's what we did earlier. Activate the box, open the box, and there's particles. Squares. Well, nothing unusual at this point. I'm picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. Monitoring. Oh, those square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the Glen. I'm gonna have to put off the water analysis project for now. Room. Yep. Whoa. I cannot stop spinning. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms, or legs, or head. Okay. So tedious. I miss the good old days before our robot repairing robots broke down. Now the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No. I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But Your head is a TV. What does that have to do with anything? Never mind. Like, Hello? Oh, shoot. If I'd known you'd be here, if I had known you would be here so soon, I would have turned off the tarned lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. That will help me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah? Do you know how I can get a library card? Library card? You don't have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. At the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards. Really? Heh, that sounds like George, all right. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Aw. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks! There, you're all set. I think. Wait. Shoot. I forgot the front desk library bots have facial recognition. And my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. We already found. Something's poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. The bookshelf. So, walking over the world, huh? Mm-hmm. Jeez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind, it's actually really pretty. Haha, I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I actually seen. Oh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right, I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he already built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us all with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or, more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now, yeah. He even built the robot. Well, no, he even interacted with robot looks just like you. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. Hey, Double? Doesn't the lady look kind of familiar to you? I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost want to ask her about it. Should I? Yes, you should. Kip. Kip Silver Point. So, what was the other one? It's just so... Oh? That's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kinda like you? I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person, a Reploid. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh! But it turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked, even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. Now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. I'm not trying to combine them. Oh, I thought my mouse was actually up here on this window, but my mouse had actually been sitting here on the game the whole time. That's funny. I actually thought it was sitting up there on the that screen up there. Click, click. Anyways. I'm probably reading too much of the things, but sometimes I feel like the time on things is fine because it's like this game and Celeste right now just punching me in the gut. Person, do I have one number right? Honk. Do I have two numbers right? Honk. Do I have three numbers right? Honk. Do I got four numbers right? Alright, well, I guess you gotta pick two more numbers. Good old Price is Right. First, do I have all five numbers right? Honk. Do 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 do. Oh man. What do I do with the sparkles down there? I'm just like not gonna talk to that person. Are you here for your photos? Actually, yeah. I need to take a picture for reasons. Well, I got good news and bad news. Good news is the photo center is right behind me. Bad news is that it doesn't work, right? You're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors. Oh. Maybe Double and I can figure it out from them. That's good. I would certainly help out people with expired IDs. Like me. Wait, what? I don't know if I read that correctly or not. You should be one of the camera engineers, right? camera? Oh, joyous memories. We went through thick and thin together. And by that I mean the concave lens did. Thick and thin. Concave is somewhere between thick and thin, but in what order? Alright, I see that you posted something now, Dr. Red. Let me read that in a second. Gosh, stretch. You know what? That's one thing I did not do yesterday. After the tricep exercises, I didn't stretch triceps. They're all stiff, but it's a little bit better. I had difficulty doing the lift the weight, do it over the head and do it behind the back and lift it up. But if it's kind of getting to my palm, that made it hurt and hard to do. But, you know, lift weight, triangle behind the head, down and up again, and you'll work these triceps. Anyways, from what you know about, from what I know about Pokemon trading, would you say it has less depth and strategy and deck building archetypes than MTG? I'm not 100% certain yet. I know that your Pokemon trading card game has recently gone through a rotation. But as far as I'm aware, there's also a lot of repeat cards that get reprinted, like Boss's Orders. This set might have Colress on it, this set might have Giovanni on it, this other set might have a different Boss's Orders character on Boss's Orders, you know? And for right now, you know, I guess only from watching a few of your videos, maybe I've seen one or two elsewhere, I looked in it real quick. And I'm like, you know, the format might just be limited right now because there's not that many expansions in your rotation. I know once there's a rotation in Magic, and when you only had like 1 year and one set to work with, you didn't have a lot to work with in terms of competitive depth. And you only slowly got a little bit more depth with each set release until it rotated and you were crunched back down when your set went wee, and then rotation happens. Wee, rotation happens. So doesn't have less strategy, less deck building archetypes. A little hard for me to say right now because right now Magic rotations, they decided to like the starting rotation point is not going to be this small. The starting rotation point is going to be this small now. So we got more to work with per rotation. So some give and take there, and cards are going to last around longer, and things will be situated. It's hard to say if there's more or less though when it comes to that. Hey Lacey, how you doing? How's it going for you? Say it's good start to July, maybe. We got some thanks for answering. I might have more to say about it there, Dr. Red, but give me a second to gather my thoughts. And then I want to say, if I don't get to tell you later on, have a happy 4th of July there, Lacey. Yes, I know you're in the UK, near London, America here, but I always wish everybody 4th of July. Plus, I think there's a little bit of irony of wishing the overseas area that this country kind of has its history with to say happy 4th of July and all that. But I know, yesterday there was Canada Day, so they got to have their fireworks, well, ours soon. I think a few boroughs around here did their fireworks back on last Friday and Saturday because they don't want to have them the day of. So, don't give and take. Finally finished all your exams, huh? Oh, you have an election on the 4th. What kind of election? That's kind of nifty. An election going on. Huh. The whole world knows this country has one going on later. There's some that goes on every year, but those are like midterms. So certain states have elections during each cycle, 4 years and all that. I think Pennsylvania has its elections maybe, they would be in 2026, I think. But anyways, congrats on getting all your exams done and out of the way. You know, as much as when exam seasons come along, and that seems to be a lot of them during the GCSE era, like, you know, I've been informed that they're almost like because they're so spaced out, is from what I recall. So, hey, you finally passed all your exams. Great job. Congratulations. Hope you felt good and confident about most of them. And yeah, I guess you guys should be getting your break soon too, huh? Summer break will be coming up mid-July for yins out there in the UK. So, good on that. So, less depth and strategy in deck building. I'm going to go back to Dr. Shred and say general election. Okay, so something like small, more self-contained, maybe for certain areas or representatives that get sent and all that department, not like the whole shebang. Got it. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for that info. Appreciate it. So, we get on Dr. Red again about the, you say it has less depth and strategy in deck building archetypes. Hard for me to say. I know Pokemon just had its rotation, so everything feels right now a bit confined. There's a real limit on what seems to count as variety, like Pidgeot goes everywhere. This card can be most anywhere. I think there's a few cards that, you're that boil down, you see this here, that there. I do see a lot of overlap. Like this deck features 3 key cards that are featured in this deck archetype that might also be featured in this deck archetype. But they're all control style. And there's these cards that are kind of all in aggro, or, earthen vessels everywhere. Iono's everywhere. Boss's Orders is everywhere. Pidgeot everywhere. So it's kind of like, so some decks do use Rotom, don't. Like, as for me, it's a little hard to tell where the nuances are. And like, okay, you have, like, when you played 3 different versions of Block Lax. I remember you had the argument with the person about what makes a Block Lax deck, what's the official way to run it. So it's hard to say. I think there's the difference between what's nuanced and like what is actually, like you said, build archetype depth. Where's the depth and what's the nuance? And right now I'm not certain if the Pokemon trading card game lacks its depth because of the rotation that was recent. Or if this is the way it kind of has always been, at least in standard for Pokemon trading card games. So I want to say it's still fairly close to Magic. I want to say I feel like there's probably more depth. There's going to be more depth down the road until the next time there's a rotation. Like, as time passes, you'll gain the depth. The depth only feels so deep right now. I'm sure there'll be more depth, and maybe there'll feel more abundance, and decks will start filtering out other cards. And it'll feel a little bit more diverse. Right now, it feels like there's a lot of overlap. Like the Venn diagram of what cards can more typically go where. There's a lot of overlap right now. But I think that's just because of rotation. So, which we kind of discussed a few months ago. So yeah, I would say I think there probably I guess there usually is, and can and will be again, depth in Pokemon trading card game. It doesn't feel that deep right now, but I don't think that's necessarily a flaw in the game itself. It's just the current season, and things just have to be waited out. Unfortunately, nobody can forward time, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that truly got out greater clarification on Pokemon trading card game. I think there's just as much room in depth and strategy and deck building archetype in Pokemon trading card game as compared to Magic. I think there is just as much depth there, and it just because sometimes you see lots of overlap in Magic too. There have been eras where there was just lots of cards that were overlapped everywhere. I can tell you the number of times I'm like, oh yeah, this card immediately goes into every deck. This card, that happens a lot in Magic too. So I think PTCG just fine. I'll finally get back to this, and I know the convex line was between thick and thin. Went through thick and thin. Concave. Okay. concave lens went through thick and thin. I don't think that means in between. It means this one is gonna go before thick and thin, because the light's gonna have to go through the concave and then through a thick/thin lens. But in what exact order? Maybe it might be in that order: concave, thick, thin. We'll find out. Can you tell me how to fix the camera? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure that the bulgy lens goes on one of the ends, but I forget which. Bulgy, does it mean like the convex one? Is there anything you remember about how to work the camera? Let me see. When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the two curved ones. Okay. Can you tell me how to get the camera working again? Yes, certainly. The thick lens should be positioned to the left of both the curved lens. So it's gonna go thick, concave, thin, convex. Shotgun. Hey, Violet, how's it going? I forget what the shotgun's in reference to. Sorry. I'm like, you say that and I should like know something and it's just not clicking. But hey, good day to you. The video you did just a few moments ago? Oh, okay. I'll get on that later. I wonder if it was something I've seen before. Could be. Could be. But I know one thing's for sure. It'll be funny when I do review it, so. Like I said, thick lens gotta be to the left. I'm just gonna double check. High tower? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. Can't focus, hold up. Hydration sauce. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll see if good for high tower tomorrow. Okay. so I think I know the order then. I'm gonna have to go thick, concave, thin, convex. Okay, so that's just repeated, so I gotta go in there first. Oh, okay, so empty rectangular slot. Looks like something could fit in there, so we have to go. Cheese? Ouch, my eyes. The photo of me. Are my eyes always this big? Not a cat. That one I fixed the camera. Aw, sweet. Hey, you stole my line. Half of the photo is covered in glue and glitter. The card has my face on it now. Oh, wonder if the lamplighter's still there. Oh, hey there. You, doing okay? Yup. What are you doing? Just filling this lamp here. It's, taking a while. I think it might be leaking. Was it the tree room again? It's a nice room. No, it wasn't a table, it was part of the rug. Oops. The head librarian, George, is in the archival room upstairs. Oh. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. Small tree. Clock. More small trees. Looks like an old phone. It's full. Just tons of garbage. Oh. George's dice? Oh, so, someone here to see the brilliant George, eh? Cohened of my genius and couldn't help but come see for yourself, eh? George Canadian. What are you talking about? Don't answer. Of course you are. What else could you possibly want? Actually, I need your help. Can you tell me what I need to do? I think I'm supposed to go in the tower. But of course I can help. For I, the brilliant and intelligent head librarian George, beholder of all knowledge, believe you're supposed to go in the tower. That's what I said. But how exactly? Through the tower entrance room. Alas, going beyond that small entrance room requires ancient, forbidden knowledge that eludes even George. But fear not. If that knowledge happens to be recorded in some cryptic tome in a long-dead language, then know that I, George, am fluent in several dead languages. I see. Fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. Boxes are full of loose papers and notebooks. Oh, I see you're curious about my job. My very important job. You see, the author has entrusted me with his... That's like a weird typo. Has entrusted me with all his ideas. That's right, the author sends his manuscripts directly to me. I'm in charge of publishing all of his books that everyone loves. Wow. Although he hasn't been sending me anything as of late. I wonder. Perhaps he decided that since I work so hard I deserve a break? As brilliant as I am, I still can't keep up with him. Even after he stops sending me things, I still can't catch up. Of course, I have published book after book after book, but the box of manuscripts just seems to be growing on its own. The book is poking out from the shelf. Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on the wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Like, Ratchus? Ratchus was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writing has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. Oops. Okay, it's just those pages. So like a sketchbook of some sort. Hey, it's that journal I'm holding. Well, it could be there's been other books with like clubs on them, so. My nose itchy. Another still life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. Fairy sketches, practice. I haven't sketched anything in a while, and I'm gonna need to make a thumbnail for this Splatfest in 2 weekends from now, and I haven't picked the theme. I'll get on that. Or I won't, then I'll just go thumbnail this. Or the first time. Yeah, why not? Hey, I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. We've got a blue and a green and a red leaf. Huh. These curious plants are most resilient and can even thrive in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the Barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. That's what the three colors, so that's about. The book is poking out from the shelf. Ah, it made the robot. The staff is a wireless signal amplifier. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time. But it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Chapter break, huh? A book on the ground. But she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to the rolling of dice. Recently I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? Bookworm, read books in the library. Well, thank you, Steam. Achievement. Does that mean I technically encountered number 1? Computer screen says something about updated databases. There's a black clover symbol on the cover of this book, and this other book has a clover on its spine. And the rest of the books, too. Are they all about clovers? A black clover is the mark of the author. Oh? Since he never entrusted me or anyone else with his name, we identify his works by the mark. So he wrote all of these books? I told you he was a genius. And by extension, me. Even the painting is books. Oh, I do have this book though. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize. Aha! An ancient book! Written by no less than the most ancient. Wait a minute. This isn't ancient at all. But it's written in a dead language nevertheless. It's time for me to unleash my brilliance. For George, me, possessor of at least 1 PhD, shall translate this. This will take some time, however. I see. Excuse me. Oh, what's this? You are sleepy. A little. Fear not, because I have read a book on hospitality before, and thus have prepared for this exact situation. Guest room's in the attic down the hall. I haven't watched out on the weird film yet. To water or anything else? I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yeah, Yeah, go right ahead. Now the game shuts down on its own. And then when I reopen the game, it'll have a dream sequence or something. So give me a moment here. I'm gonna clean up my table, refill my hydration sauce. Yeah, resume in just a moment. We'll make sure Nico actually has a nap. Oh, give me a second here, because I'm gonna have to recreate the BRB screen, but one thing I could probably do is what am I looking for here? I'm looking for the alpha, the good old BRB cutouts. First off, give us that. Second of all, okay. So yeah, let me clear this out right quick. I gotta take the rice off the pot anyways, actually. I had rice cooking. Forgot about that. Let's work out. Be back in a moment. Okay. I just fixed a big old thing of tea instead. Because I still got plenty of water over here. So, I'll go wake up Nico now. Resume. And, yeah. Simple as. Oh boy. That's all good. Yeah, it's not a very bright dream, that's for certain. Hey, Double? I guess you saw my dream? Yep. It was... Come on, let's go. Yeah, I don't believe you're not want to talk about. That'd be a scary dream. No doubt. Foreshadowing. I've done it! I have finished the daunting task of translating this journal. Oh, that was fast. But of course, I am the speediest translator in recent history. Anyway, I made you a line-by-line transcript. It looks like this journal might be meant for Double. Oh? Like, oh? Here, take a look yourself. Greetings, Double. If you can finally read this, that means you were near the tower. The tower is the domain of an elusive entity. This being is connected to the world. For now, you can think of it as the spirit of the world. It has no physical form, but it can communicate through computers and other machinery. You know who I am talking about, of course. When you first arrived here with our savior, it no doubt contacted you right away. Through its own means, the entity will guide the both of you to the tower. The entry room is at the tower's base, and not only do you need the sun there, but also 3 pieces of the previous sun. The savior will not be able to do anything there. You, Double, on the other hand, look at the pattern on the floor. Do as it says. The window will be gone, so you need to bring it back. There, that's the last of it. The rest of the pages are torn out. You didn't do this, did you? No. A shame. I was wondering what window was supposed to mean. Oh, well, I guess Double will have to figure out that one. Right. By the way, what does it mean by 3 pieces of the previous sun? I only have this sun. Aha! That is a question George can answer. It means you need items containing yellow phosphor, the rarest of the phosphors. Said to absorb sunlight for the longest time and never fade out. Oh. I do have a piece of amber and a feather. They're both glowing yellow. But alas, you are missing a third, no? Fear not, for George, collector of rare artifacts, will assist you. Here. Oh, it looks like you? Yes! Now you'll never forget my face. The face of knowledge. Ah, thank you. Good luck on your journey, small child. George shall bid you farewell now. George talks in third person a lot. Dot. The glowing dots. The hammer glows, feather, dye. Can make the tube of water glow. Maybe. The journal's gone. Can I read this thing again? I don't want to write that down. Oh, do you need George to tell you what to do again? Yes, please. Going to the journal, you must go to the small room at the base of the tower while in previous sign in possession. Got it. With those, I guess I should have read the previous one out, but with those three understanding, you must stand in the room and Double will do something about floor patterns and windows. Okay, so we'll probably do the swap from full screen to windowed again and all that. Alright, thank you. Welcome your journey, small child. Okay, so just go there now and yeah. Floor patterns, windows. Spirit, something, and it communicates. I wanted to reread that. But if there's any more hints I can go look at or interact with or anything, so it's kind of not bother. I'm just gonna try and resituate myself here. This exact. Maybe I just need to adjust the monitor. Sit here when I'm facing the television. Yeah, maybe the monitor just needs scooted, turned, or something. Now's not the time to give into the anxiety of like making an exact positioning of microphone, TV, sitting, anything. Just. You're hungry, huh? Hey, Double, do you remember where the cafe is? Yeah, it's upstairs. Oh, good. I'm asking because, well, I'm a little hungry. Actually, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything since I got here. So, it's okay if we go get some food before we enter the tower? I hope they have pancakes. Yeah, we'll go to the cafe. Hopefully we can go back up the elevator. We don't have to eat some of the limited byproduct street vendor food. This elevator goes back up to the catwalks. You need to press the button if you want to go back up. Wait, we can actually go back up. Oh, I have to hit the X button to actually enter it. Weird. Yep, true elevator riding experience. One-shot elevator simulator. I'm just gonna move with that door by the computer. Oh, hey, you're back. Did you manage to fix the elevator? Mm-hmm. The one I went to the surface already. And well, I remember there being a cafe here. Do you have pancakes? We sure do. Wait, I don't have any money. Maybe I can help you wash dishes or something? No, it's on the house. At least I can do for the savior, right? Here, why don't you take a seat? I'll go fry some up for you. Pancakes! These pancakes are so good. Thank you so much. No problem. You looked really hungry. Yeah, I thought this would be my last chance to eat something before I go in the tower. Ah, gotcha. So, I guess pancakes are your favorite food? Mm-hmm. Well, almost. My favorite food in the world are the special pancakes that my mama makes. She likes to pick hazelnuts and grind them up into the batter. Oh, that actually does sound pretty good. Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. They taste amazing. She always made them when I was feeling sad. Actually, yeah, pretty cool. If you can go make some actual hazelnuts, grind them up. Even some hazelnut powder would be pretty good. Pancakes. Man, it makes me want to go make some now. I put hazelnut powder in Welsh cakes? I got to buy new shortening. The shortening went bad a long time ago. I bought that shortening and I only used it once. That's kind of funny. Not worth it though. It was when I was feeling sad or lonely or... Oh, Mama. I really miss her. I just have a bad feeling all of a sudden. Am I even here to save the world? You've been saying how the sun won't fix anything. I don't even know why I'm here. I just want to see my mama again. Oh, there. It's gonna be okay. And I think it accidentally skipped text, but it might have just been ellipses. And I'm sure you'll be able to save the world. You're a tough kid. You managed to get this far already, right? Yeah, but you get to go home afterwards, right? Right. Hey, want some more pancakes? It's okay. I'll be fine. Sometimes, yeah, all of us, we all need moments to just let loose like that. So, yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for listening. And for the pancakes. No problem. Good luck. I am by outside with my headphones just appearing for a second. Alright, man. Take care. Thank you. Thanks for stopping all by. Gotcha. Have a good one, Braden. Enjoy your outside. Touch that grass. We all need some extra air and grass touching. Well, we should need to go ahead of food. I'm sure they're no real than Nico sounding sad and crying, because otherwise I know I'd probably just bust out, so. Kinda need to continue through the stream, you know? Same dialogue. Where's the door at? Oh yeah, over here. Down and around and up again. Isn't the thing again, huh? Oh, there it goes. Oh, I should got all three. Or you entered with the things? Or I have to combine them. And I'll do full screens and whatnot. Anyways. Notes about the... I was gonna say, what if I click notes? No, that's just the starting stuff again. Just the windows and stuff. Do they really want me to like hit X and then open it up? I don't know. I don't wanna. Bothers me. Can't see it, but no, you can kind of see the mouse. It's like hovering up there by like where the close button should be. Okay, because I have to. It seems like that's what they want me to do, and I'm like, boy, a big red X. It's like they want me to. It's like they want me to close out the window. I'm like, maybe they don't. It feels like I'm being tricked here. Okay, well, I talked about it earlier. I wonder what happened if I just close the game now, and then it actually becomes part of the game. Interesting. All right, Nico, hold on to your butts. That's 4 button clicks. Huh. Is this the inside of the tower? It's a lot darker than I thought. Wait, where's the sun? Double, do you know what happened to the sun? Double? Double! Come on, Double, say something. Double! What's going on? I have no items? Oh boy. Oh, I gotta go. Probably gotta do the Clover EXE. Okay. Hello, Nico. Hello. Congratulations. You're now inside the tower. Are you talking to me now? Correct. But you were always talking to Double before. Where's... Like what? Double has already left. I had to resort to contacting you directly. Wait, so Double is gone just like that? Correct. For good? Correct. Incorrect. Oh. Double has already finished their mission. And so have you, Nico. Here, you can rest now. Everything that's happened here is like a bad dream. When you wake up, you will be home. Oh! But... What's wrong? I thought there'd be more to it, you know? I thought we were supposed to go to the top of the tower. I thought there was supposed to be somewhere we need to put the sun in. I don't even have the sun anymore. And Double is just... gone. This feels wrong. But you did good. You saved the world, Nico. Are you not happy? Guess I am. But it's just... I'm gonna click on some... Click on the game files here. Query, Steam Apps. Common. One shot. Where was it? Oh, I think it was under fonts, right? No. Paper? Let's not know, regardless of what the entity told you, there is more to the story. I'm just going to look for this symbol. Once it is active, please relaunch the game. Wouldn't it be over in the actual documents, though? Okay, so I guess I have to go into the bed so it makes the file so then the other exe will run. I don't click on the exe myself manually. Okay, we'll kind of try to operate within the game's parameters and I never even got to say goodbye to Double. And just because it's like, I found the file and I found the image and the exe file that I'm obviously supposed to interact with in some sort of way. It doesn't mean I shouldn't go about it in a certain way, which could cause corruption. Like, it's like, I know where I'm supposed to get to, but I don't know what the in-between is there. And if I just skip over it, you know, it could end up breaking the game. Let's see. And as for you, Double, we're done here. Please don't return to this world anymore. And then once I click it, it'll probably give me the letter, right? Let me see if it's already in the documents. Documents. Not there yet, so I guess I have to try and open the game again, and then it'll give me the little... Okay, it changed my background. So yeah, I had to open the game again for it to do. Let me add source, desktop capture, desktop 1. So as you can see, the game is, you know, up in the left-hand corner. So it changed my background. Then there's that image. That's why it was under backgrounds. Not over, goes to what the entity told you. There is more to the story. You go to documents, my games one shot. Okay, so that text, because before it said documents one shot. Now it's changed to say documents my games one shot. Okay. Interesting how that can change. The image can actually change. That's pretty nifty. I wonder how that works. Anyway, as you look for the symbol, once it's active, please refresh the game. See you soon. Okay. And then, okay, so it's just, you press a button, it's going to fade. Return it back to normal. Interesting. I'm going to do a desktop capture of 2, just in case I move files up here. Close that down for now, and so got the documents here. My games, one shot. Readme.txt. Okay, I think I'll read that, but this exe file was actually over in the main game files itself, so it did a copy paste over here. So it's a good thing I didn't double click this on my own over in the main one shot file under Steam apps. That might have caused some game corruptions or something. The readme text is kind of the same. That's interesting. I double clicked it, it's open. So that I'm going to reopen one shot itself. Double click down here. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this file open up here. Come back to it later. I might minimize it. I might bring it down here and put it next to the game. Like that. Talk, man, how you doing? What's going on is I'm near a late game point here in one shot, and this game does interactive things where it tells you, the player, to go look into certain file spots. It's like, oops, I put that over there, up here on the thing. I put it over the camera? I'm so confused right now. There we go. So yeah, hi there. The game tells you, the player, the game breaks through the fourth wall, interacts with you through in-game light or through Windows pop-ups that says, "Hey, you know, Microsoft username." So right now my thing's written as double G. It just calls this double. Otherwise, the game would be like, it would probably say your name, and it's like, "Hey, go check this file over here," or open this thing up in-game and then change your game settings from full screen to windowed and swap back and forth. And it does things, or it changes your background to give you a hint. Like, it changes your actual desktop background from like this forest I have into a static image. And then of course when it's done, it changes it back. So it does some cool interactive things. This game is from 2016, and Undertale came out in like what, 2015? Is what I recall we called from the last time we streamed this. So it does do some cool things. It's very storyline driven. But right now I'm showcasing that the game's like, all right, you're done here, go away, bye. Don't ever come back. Then you open the game, Nico's still in the bed, sleeping, and your background is changed again. And so I moved the game over, showed that there was an extra image, went to the folder, opened up the thing that caused this little clover symbol. This is just running separately. And then it's like, okay, once you open that up, refresh the window, refresh the game. Like, okay, we'll do. And it's been a very interesting form of storytelling where you, the audience, are kind of pulled into the game. So it's a whole new way of immersion and engagement and all that. So I'm proving that, okay, this window's open up the game again. Now I'm going to minimize this, and we're going to get back to the game itself. I'll just showcasing for the viewers who don't normally get to see my screen. So click that, click that. See what happens. Okay, whenever this text box comes up, it's you, the player, who's talking to Nico. Nico! The zoom in. I think Nico's surprised to have, like, heard double, and just heard double, even though I'm Altio, of Double G streams. And it's like, this brings up a question, though. Was Nico just streaming right now? Is Nico's world only a dream? Is Nico's world only a dream relative to this world when we're playing it? That's pretty deep. That's really freaking deep. But yeah, quite the experience. Quite the experience indeed. Good game, though. Good music, good pixelation. Highly recommend. Nice cheap buy on Steam or anywhere. Hello? Double? Is that you just now? I thought I heard your voice in my dream. Guess you're still not there. Wait, there's something in my pocket. I don't remember putting it there. Oh. A clover. You're still here. Nico, why are you still here? It brings up a window. It says, you. Do a little zoom in on that. What was it? Alt. Shift. Yeah, it was Alt. I really get like it's mad. The voice is mad at me. I'll click on it. You. Here's what I think I'll do. I'm going to reopen the source. I'm going to edit the thing again, but I'll edit it to just the size of the game. Oops, not there. Come on. Go. All right, thanks so much. I hope you have a great day at work, and thank you for stopping by. This game is a lot of fun. Definitely kind of like, you gotta have it on your own, so take care, stay hydrated, have a great day. Why did you come back, Double? I told you to stay away. You knew I tried to cut the story short. Is that it? You want more out of me, is that it? Fine. If you don't want to leave, I'll make sure you never do. Well. In case there's any more, like, what's on here? I'm trying to, like, on this thing. Get rid of that in case I ever need to focus on that again. Wow. Alrighty. It's fine. It's like the only reason I'm streaming this also because I have today off from work. I'll go back to work tomorrow. Okay. I gotta click the X button, right? Oh, we're gonna be inside the tower now, huh? Oh, this is really interesting style of parallax scrolling. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh, that's sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're doing like a Lost Forest style thing? What if this can be some sort of trick to going from like window to full screen? Oh, colorblind mode? Is that gonna change things? No. This background might be a map. We might need it in full screen mode. Put it back to the one that I was in. I wonder if that's okay. It's still in this exact spot, so I'll go ahead and I'll look for hints. can do here. I feel like eventually all these lines are gonna line up. That hasn't changed at all. Huh. Now we're clover. What if we just make like a clover? Alright, left leaf, up leaf, right leaf. Yeah, I have no clue. That one's really cool though. Oh. Travel right now. Fair enough. Oh, bam. Just bring that up, but it doesn't probably won't allow me to like interact with the game in some sort of way. We go. What if we do Konami code? Left, left, right, right, Or was it up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right? Oh, I had it backwards. Left, left, right, right, up, no. How did I reverse? Ah, yeah. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Okay, so, left, right, A, B, start. B. Oh. Look at the clover. Ah, I see. Just kind of blinking regularly right now. Tell you what, maybe I need to bring the other window back up. Where is it? Oh, this thing's a map. Okay. I click the game. That's awful. The clover is actually a cutout of the page. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Here's what we're gonna do. Bring back up this one. We're gonna remove you as a source. We're gonna add source. Desktop 1. Alright, man. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. And I'll try and send you a message later during your stream. I know I got a particular quote in mind for when you stream it, so maybe they want me to overlap this over the screen. Oh my goodness. I think I know what to do. Alright, yeah, have a good one. I'll send the other Brawl quote when you do your stream. Go have fun with this thing. Thanks for stopping by, Dr. Ed. Okay. So actually I'm gonna click this. Over here. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Just a little off. Alright. That's what we're looking at here. I'm gonna keep this above the other. Even if I click on this game, that should be present. Oh, they're both on desktop one. Oh, I'd have to do, that would have to be there like that. Yeah, back then I told you about the entity as low as possible. You'll want to keep clicking back and forth. Apologies for that. I did not want to put the librarian in danger. This is amazing. This being has a habit of silencing the people who learn of its true nature. But the entity is a jerk. Regrettably, I have seen it. I've seen it happen to dear friends. But do not worry, the entity cannot touch you. Everything's blocked off. Let's go back the way we came. Nor can it do anything to me. This is pretty good storytelling. I already left the world on my own terms. Yeah, right? It truly is. I want to figure out, but I really like the way this was done. Now I see why people will really like this game. I never heard of it until super recently. Recently enough. I never meant for the entity to exist. Oops. I moved the game by accident. No. Clicking the wrong thing. I got it right to where it was. We gotta match this for the thing. Oh my god, just go through the door now. Never meant for the entity to exist. In fact, you have to operate with two windows open, and showcasing it is a little difficult, but it's cool. We're going to But now that it is fully sentient, one thing became clear. The entity seeks death. Death to itself, death to the world. A relentless desire that manifested physically. You have already seen the scars. And I really like the way this is presented. Right now, the entity is doing everything it can to impede your progress, stalling for even a few minutes. Okay. That's that door. Before you inevitably bring the sun to the tower summit. Different shapes. That is where you, God, will make the final judgment for the world. Of course, the entity will contact you again there. An almost interesting euphemism for Satan. That door. And when it does, it will trick you into shattering the sun. This will end the world instantly. No. It is not that simple. I am sorry. I do not know what to do in a situation like this. I can just hover my mouse over where I need to go. It's probably also a good idea. But I think I have to tell you the truth. The sun is the Messiah's tie to the world. Another one of these puzzles, huh? I want to walk out and around it. Okay. I thought I'd kind of stay within the box. As long as the sun is intact, the Messiah remains trapped here. If you're trying to stay inside the line. Shattering the sun may terminate this world, but it is also the only way for the Messiah to return home. Oh, whoops. Oops, I have an extra one on, don't I? Yeah, that spot right there. Oops. There we go. I did not realize things could end up like this. Please forgive me. We can set the game. It's the light bulb. Thank goodness it's safe. I guess Double isn't coming back. Nico, I'm here. Double? Yes. Is that really you? I thought you were gone. I never left you. Oh, I was feeling a bit scared back there. I thought I was completely alone. But that was silly of me to assume, wasn't it? A little bit. But no worries. I guess we need to figure out where to go now, and... the sun! It's not up on its own! Guess I should pick it up, right, Double? Back in the house? The wood is neatly stacked in the fireplace. TV works. It won't turn on. It's a mirror. No tree, just the toilet, bathtub. Okay, so what's gonna go on then? The only way to Nico to return home is, quote, break the light bulb. And Entity will try to convince you to break the light bulb, and I don't know. Well, I don't know what's up. This door was not open before? Yeah, it was. Oh. Thing's back. Okay. Bit off center, but it works. So you actually made it here. I guess you win, Double. I'll tell you how to save the world then. When you reach the summit, shatter the light bulb and... We were kind of already at the summit. just humoring you. I know you've been getting help from a certain someone. The author? He already told you about the choice, didn't he? Are you still planning to save the world, Double? Why are you trying so hard for this? Haven't you figured out what this world is? So, I told you at the beginning, your mission is to help Nico leave. Because Nico isn't part of this world. Nico is the only thing worth saving here. The final choice is up to you. I can't go against my programming. Saying the same thing you said at the beginning. You only have one shot, Double. If you choose to smash the light bulb, then Nico wakes up back home, like it was all a dream. But if you let Nico return to the sun, the child will have to bear the weight of this sacrifice. I'd rather pull a Spider-Man. Find a way for both. At least tell Nico the truth. You do care about Nico, don't you? I agree, yeah. Extra dimensional pockets of space. Sure is taking a while. Guess this elevator leads to the top of the tower, Double. Are you excited, Double? We're finally gonna save the world. I know it's for real this time because you're here. And then I'll get to go home for real this time too. Oh, they really just lay it on you. Can't wait to see everyone again. Are you okay, Double? You seem a little quiet. Nico? Yeah? I need to tell you something. I'm listening. We can't save both. The world and you. What? What's that supposed to mean, Double? Send you home. We must break the light bulb. What? But won't that end the world? Yeah. I don't want that to happen. What happens when we save the world? What happens to me? I don't know. You don't? is where the sun belongs. If I put the sun in here, we'll be able to save the world, right? But if I want to go home, I'll have to break it? Oh. Double? What should I do? What's the right thing to do? Well, that's just kind of thing. There is no right thing. It's, in this instance, what's right is subjective. There's merely just a choice. You press a button and it just clicks. Ugh. Ugh. Works by keyboard as well. I think how Nico's looking at the choices as well. What did the document say? I think will convince you to return home. Or the thing will convince you to shatter the bulb. Interesting. Now this is a proper representation of the trolley dilemma. Personally, I believe that Nico should just go home. No worries. To try and put it simply, the bulb is the sun of the world. So, in this world, the light source, the sun itself, is that light bulb. The previous sun went out. This caused, I guess, over the course of time, eventually Nico to be drawn into this world in a liminal space, in an extra dimensional pocket, find this new light bulb, and now to carry to the tower. But now you're given the choice. The only way for Nico to go home is to smash the light bulb, or you can put the light bulb in place and keep this world alive, but Nico doesn't kind of get to go home. So it's like, gives you a bit of a dilemma here. That's what's special about it. But it does make for some pretty nifty puzzles, though. There was one really good puzzle you gotta use the light bulb for. And it's like, oh, that's clever. That was really clever. Especially when it talks about sun-powered items. It's like, wait, you're carrying the literal sun with you, so it was a good puzzle. It's like, oh, it didn't take long to figure out either. Could have taken longer though. But yeah, the author of the pages, the person writing the book, the author said like, oh yeah, by the way, the thing's gonna try and convince you to break the bulb and all that. So, and if you do, there's nothing wrong with it. Like it is what it is. But it's like, huh. The thing is, you're not saving yourself. The game has made it clear from the start that you, the player, are not Nico. You are yourself. Nico is... well... I never gave a clear designation. Just said the child. But you are the player. You are externalized from Nico. So it's either do you save Nico or do you save everyone else? Do you sacrifice everyone else for the sake of Nico's happiness, or do you sacrifice Nico's happiness for the sake of everyone else? It's like, oh, the trolley dilemma. There's no right answer. It's like, honestly, in this instance, and the way others have been saying things, I'd rather just send Nico home. Would I sacrifice the whole world for just one person? Yeah, in fact, actually, thousands of millions of trillions of people would. They would do that for their loved ones, whether it be their significant other or their next of kin, their offspring. That'd be the very, I think, typical thing, the pragmatic thing. I mean, Nico probably have a good life here and others, but it's like, honestly, it's like, I would much prefer to try and pull a Spider-Man and figure out both options. The only way you can figure out both options is you have to return the sun. Return home gives you a guaranteed one solution, return the sun gives you the probability of both. No matter how often they say, oh, you know, the sun ties Nico to the world. Well, the previous sun burnt out, or was broken. Kind of a hint there. Maybe the author was the previous person tied to the sun. Oh, oh, jeez. Huh. Yeah, it feels like you grow attached to the character, so you really want them to succeed, but... yeah, there's that too. There's totally that. The entire point of the game is to make you grow attached to the character, and then just like, bam, slam this upon you. But there's a whole like glass half full, glass half empty kind of a thing going on here. I was just gonna make fun of her being the silver lining optimist, though. So, like, so personally, I'd like to just return Nico home. I'm gonna select Return the Sun because that's how you maximize both the happiness and the hope for everybody but Nico too. Still think if there's a way to draw Nico here, there's a way to send Nico back without breaking the sun. But if we made fun of her being a silver lining optimist, might as well stay consistent, right? It was a rough start of the day, but this game's been fun, and this decision moment kind of hurts. Because like growing attached to inanimate objects. You're right. Can't just leave everyone here to die. Thank you for your help, Double. I promise I'll be okay. We know you'll be okay. You've made good friends along the way, too. Nice. Actually, the dolphins are evil. Oh, and it just shuts off. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's kind of cool that they just kind of cut it off, though. It's like, you've made your choice, and you just let it be. And that's the point. Rather than trying to keep it going. I can appreciate that. I really respect that. They really let the audience have its they let the audience have their take and grasp on it. It's about your journey, not how it ended, and not what they officially tell you is the official ending. They're just like, here's your journey, have it. So I think there's a way for Nico to go home anyways. I'm gonna live with that. I'm gonna double click the game though, open back up, see if anything else happens. Maybe they just make you restart it. Maybe they're just like, all right, you're done. So, the character said some very absolutist things. And, there was an absolutist answer. And a not so absolute one. Because they're like, hey, just because you turn the sun doesn't mean it'll technically save it. It just means it won't exactly end, so. People can read into things however they wanted to. Really makes you question, though. Comments were nice touch too. Yeah. I definitely do recommend giving it a full playthrough. Maybe there's still some interactions I didn't even, I didn't even see, or maybe I missed out on. It does seem like it's a small, quaint, really self-contained game. Nothing too. It doesn't seem like it's too long, too overt, but definitely worth self-experience. And especially if you haven't seen everything, good. You know what? Don't go back. Don't check anything. Go play the game on your own. I do recommend that. I'm gonna cut bits and pieces. So, and then watch the full thing after I played through, because then it's more about. I guess this game's more about having your experience with it, and then watching other people's experience with it. When you already have what's called dramatic irony. Is it dramatic irony? Something like that. Yeah, I believe it's called dramatic irony, where the audience already knows something that the character just discovered or whatnot, or says something about something related to something the audience knows that the character doesn't. That's the dramatic irony. So it's like the dramatic irony is watching someone else play through it and trying to like, oh, what's this mean? What's that? Oh, interact with it. Yeah. So if you can, if you didn't catch everything, good. Maybe you get to go experience some of it yourself, or maybe watch even another person's full playthrough and all that. You can see different takes and reactions and whatnot. Maybe someone who chose to send Nico home and all that for their one shot. So yeah, good, very good stuff. Great game. Love when indie games really just know what they are, stick to it. You can tell when a game is made with love and care, and that's definitely one of them. So let's do a quick open up before we call it a stream for one shot. And it's just going to leave you in this room. It'll just be lit up. You press a button, it's going to close, right? Yep. Okay. That's fair. I like it. There's probably something like uninstall things, reinstall them, do this or that, and maybe you get to quote play through it again, but okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right then. I'll be back later, maybe for some Magic the Gathering. See some stuff on makes you not look back. Just a little bit. There's probably ways around it again, but like the game has its playthrough, has its sense of finality and all that. And of course, then if you want to see someone else's playthrough and all that, so. Oh man, right in the feels though. Really makes you hit you right in the feels, but in the end, I feel like I stayed true to something. It probably still would have been a stay true, feel good answer, even if I chose send Nico home. There's probably happy looking images for no matter which ending you choose. Happy looking images for like all these people are still there, or happy images of Nico sees family and villages, family and other villagers and stuff. So then again, means you didn't send Nico home guilty of killing everybody too. So you see how it just keeps going. It just keeps compounding. Oh, that's some good storytelling. You know what? And that's good news too. So good. All right. Well, everyone, that's it. Have a great day. Maybe see you later while I play some Magic. Not, no biggie. Maybe we'll see you on some 4th of July. I don't know what to even stream or play yet, but I guess we'll see when we get there. There'll be stuff later this week. I'll eventually set some schedules and everything. So stay hydrated. Have a great rest of your day. Get some cool stuff done, or relax if you need to. But thank you as always for tuning in. And I hope to see you again real soon. Who will? Which is Welsh for farewell, if you didn't know.